Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today for week, I believe, 3 of the BBR. If that is incorrect, my bad, but I think it's right. So, you can already see the team and the matchup and all that bullshit on the screen, but we are going up against Jorge and his, he's using 2 different teams, and I don't remember which one this is, but this is our second match in 2 weeks versus Mr. Sir Jorge the Great. And we actually just had him on the podcast. It was a grand old time. Definitely check it out. Peep the homie, dude. He is the fucking... He's the GOAT, dude. He's funny as shit. And, he's got a pretty scary team. Not even gonna lie. So, he's got a Mamoswine, which is unfortunate because he pairs it with a Regieleki. So, you know, you want to... You see Reggie. You gotta bring your ground type. And you see Mamoswine, and it's like, well, fuck, you know? Also, Zeraora. You want to bring Volt Absorb because of Regieleki, and then also fucking Mamoswine. So something like a Scarf Mamoswine I could easily see being a huge problem here, which basically means I am forced to bring Scarm. And obviously, you know, Scarm isn't exactly great because fucking, like I said, Regieleki again. So you fucking he's got a pretty well built, at least his first few mons up here are all working really well together. So we got some things and some stuff. First off here, we have Zeraora with the Shukaberry, Plasma Fist, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Volt Switch. This guy is just an excellent pivot versus his team. If we get a Bulk Up off, we are looking amazing versus him, and we can Bulk Up on Protects from Sharpedo, so even if he does want to outspeed us, click a nice, fucking Earthquake or some shit, we'll be bulked up. We got the Shukaberry, even if he just wants to flip turn out or go for, what's it called? Flip turn or Crunch. I guess he could also be special, be like, you know, Pump or whatever. We should be okay. We're pretty bulky. We're adamant. We're doing big dick damage to everything. And then we have Volt Switch because just in case I'm not ready to set up yet, you know, if he's still got like a Scarf Mamo or something in the back, then we'll, we'll pivot out. Then we have Victini here, Mr. Fuentes with the Choice Scarf. We just are max because, if I'm not mistaken, if he's Modest Regieleki, with like not 252, if he's like Modest with speed for like Zeraora or maybe a Scarfer or something, we can actually outspeed this with Jolly Max. So there is a small chance. If there's a chance to outspeed fucking Regieleki, a huge threat, I'm gonna try to do it, you know, so that's cool. U-turn, Beaker 8, Bolt Strike, Zen Headbutt, pretty much the standard set, just dual stab plus Bolt Strike to be able to hit Slowbro. We also hit it with U-turn, which is nice. I could easily see locking into Bolt Strike here late game and picking up some wins, you know. Then we got Scarm with the leftovers here, Spikes, Whirlwind, Roost, and Brave Bird. This boy actually has an EV spread that matters. I didn't just go 252, which is, you're fucking welcome. And so we have enough Spadef to be able to live 2 Flamethrowers from Slowbro. We can Roost off the damage, hoping to have that guy Toxic early game. So we can pretty much stall that out if necessary. I ain't never been about no stalling, but hey man, call me Joseph if you have to when it comes to a fucking Slowbro, you know? But yeah, we pretty much just set up Spikes and Whirlwind stuff around. We can Roost off the damage from Slowbro. And with the defense investment we have, which was basically all the rest of the defense investment, all the rest of the investment rather, was just on a defense to be able to deal with Mamoswine. As long as he's not banded, we should be able to live 2 Icicle Crashes, Roost off the damage, blah 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 blah. And we're slower than Mamo, so we don't have to worry about, you know, roosting on an Earthquake, which would be bad. Then we got the horse, and this is a super intricate EV spread for this horse. Max HP because horse, just, you know, a good amount of attack, and we're adamant because if you look at that last Pokemon on the list there, we have Trick Room support, and this horse kind of puts in fucking work under Trick Room. With Adamant 116 Invest, we do a good amount of Slowbro. We, what did I have the investment for? Guys, I gotta start doing the team builders closer to when I build the teams, but if I'm not mistaken, I think that attack investment allows us to kill the Slurpuff with Heavy Slam, if I'm not mistaken, and then also do a lot more damage to some of his defensive mon, stuff like that. Toxic, obviously just going to be a good switch in, because Slowbro is the best switch in the world for this, so like we just Toxic that. Heavy Slam, because if I get up, like if I'm under Trick Room, and say Kofag is dead or something, I wanted to be able to make sure I OHKO a non-sash Slurpuff, so that he isn't able to get up webs in my face. Or, I want to be able to, you know, do enough damage to it to where even if he's Belly Drum, he can't set up in my face. Earthquake, like we already said, just stab. And then Stealth Rocks to get up them rocks. You know, he does have regen on Slowbro. So if I can get that thing toxic, get some rocks up, have it coming in at 88, and then taking the 6%, 12%, 18. You know, man, you know how toxic works. But yeah, then we got Rocky Helmet Blastoise here. This guy is basically just here for Sharpedo. Like, I have Skarm and Mudsdale, but Sharpedo, if it's special, doesn't really care about them. So I wanted to at least have this boy here. And we don't have any Spadef per se, but we do eat hits pretty easily. We are defensive, so we can chip it down. If he wants to come in, flip, turn out, do that kind of bullshit, we should deal with that, no problem. We can take hits from Mamoswine. Even if if we do have to use Skarm to kind of 1v1 Slowbro, we can still have this guy in the back. And this is weird, dude. I don't like playing balance. But if you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So if I gotta bring 3 defensive mons to not lose to Mamo and Regieleki, I'll do it. You know, even though 2 of them are fucking weak to Regieleki. And also Roar, just so nothing sets up in my face. If Sharpedo, you know, wants to fucking start speed boosting up and whatnot, it's not gonna do the thing. What else? Maybe bulk up Girder or something like that. Not today, Satan. And then we took off Ice Punch. I believe in the game, Ice Punch will be a different move. I do not remember what it is, but you'll see in the fucking game. Then we got Kofag here with the Cobra Berry, Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Body Press, Nasty Plot. This is a pretty damn good set versus him. Max Special Attack, obviously doing as much damage as possible with the Shadow Ball. Body Press, we got as close to Max Fizdef as we could, so that Body Press does as much damage as it can do. Then we got 44 Spadef, which makes us live any hit from non-choice specs Regieleki. We take, even if he wants to be like fucking Specs Sharpedo with Dark Pulse, we got the Cobra, we eat that no problem. And then I believe we also eat any hit from Eggy. So that's nice, you know, so that way we can guaranteed get up Trick Room, start putting in some work. I think the top few mons of my team are so scary, I don't think he's going to be like, wow, I should really prep for Kofag, you know? So I think Kofag could kind of early game put in some work, maybe even late game clean. And then if we're able to get up a Nasty Plot, we'll see. I was debating between Nasty Plot or like Pain Split or like Toxic and shit like that, but hopefully we can get a Nasty Plot up if we predict a switch or something. Trick Room isn't the best playstyle just because it's so easy to switch out and fucking, you know, waste turns and whatnot, but we'll see what we can do. I do like Kofag, it's a great mon, and it being on the team always gives the threat of T-Spikes. So when he sees us at matchup, he's going to see potential spikes, potential rocks, and potential T-Spikes. So I think he's going to have to bring Defog, and his only Defogger is Girder. Girder isn't exactly great in this matchup, so if he does want to bring Girder, it's going to be Defog, I think. So that's going to be the team. I will see you guys in the battle. Once again, I know this happened in the battle yesterday as well. The background music is a little bit too loud. I'm sorry, it's still manageable. It's still fucking manageable, but if this is like your first time watching one of my videos and you're like, this guy has the music way too loud, it's not always like that. Okay, shut up. Okay, I'll fix it. But yeah, that's gonna be the team. Here we go. Okay, here we are with the battle versus Jorge. As soon as it's done communicating, this has been a fucking nightmare to get to work. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. He brought... Damn it, we see Regieleki. You hate to see it. Memo, Bro, Slurp, Shark, Rapidash. Ooh, Rapidash, huh? And Reggie. Okay, so I was really hoping to see no Regieleki. That is unfortunate. Mamoswine. He only brought one of the ground types. Zeraora looks insane. Blastoise is good to wall the Sharpedo. Horse is good for horse, you know. We gotta not let Slurpuff set up. If I'm him, you could just lead like Mamo. You could also just lead like if it's Web Slurpuff, that could be a thing. You could also see a Regieleki lead. The only lead, I think I'm gonna lead Horse. Because if he leads Slowbro, I Toxic that thing. If he leads... I'm good versus like anything else except for Mamoswine. Then Memo, I have the Horse. I mean, I have a Skarm to go into. Let's do it. Alright, we're leading the Horse. Let's fucking do it. See what he wants to lead. Told him in the chat, but have fun to our pal Jorge. We got Texas fight number 2 coming through. Texas apparently has shit internet this weekend because this has been, like I said, a nightmare. He's got that green hair. He beats Regieleki. Okay. He has to go into slow bro on this, right? I'm clicking Toxic. There's no reason to click anything except for Toxic. He has no reason to stay in. If he wants to set up a Reflect, that's dumb. And there's no reason for it. So... he goes withdraw. He goes into slow bro. We do hit that man with a Toxic. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So he can throw off a Scald here. He can throw off a Scald here. Do I want to... do I go hard into... do I go hard? I think we do the thing, boys. I think we go hard into Kofag. Go hard into Kofag, start pressuring things. He doesn't deal with this well. This should 2-hit KO everything on his team. If I set up an early Trick Room, he's going to have a really hard time dealing with this. I should have considered getting up my rocks, I guess, but I don't think that's worth it. So we do go into Kofag. He does go for the Scald. What do I think his switch would be? What does he, what does he have for this? I could just set up a Trick Room. I could just throw off a Shadow Ball and see. I think I am just going to go for Trick Room. He goes for Teleport. Nice. So he will regen all that damage off. If he goes into Sharpedo... did we see an item on Slowbro? He goes Hard Shark. Okay. He goes Hard Shark. He goes Hard Shark. Body Press demolishes this. I don't know if he'll be expecting it. Let's see if we can get us a kill. He's gonna scout for it. Okay, good play. Good play. Maybe he's Helmet, bro. He is not Helmet, bro. Shadow Ball does huge damage to this. I'm just going to click it. He can pivot out if he wants, but something's taking a Shadow Ball. He doesn't have a resist. He has Sharpedo as his resist, which is probably 2 KO at this point. Shadow Ball does 72 min. He is at 80. So this is going to do a lot. Okay, so we got some Spit F to him. He might be like Assault Vest or something then. We avoid the Toxic. Yo, that is unheckin' fucking fortunate. I am sorry, Jorge, but, we gotta take those. We do, in fact, have to take those. So I click Shadow Ball here. He's gonna withdraw. He does go back into the Shark, which is going to take a Shadow Ball. That did kind of a lot. Oh, we still got another turn of Trick Room. I think he has to, I think he's got to switch out again. But I am just going to Body Press, just because, no matter what he goes into, we should be able to set up Trick Room in its face. Maybe even get a Nasty Plot up. Because he can go back into Slowbro, but that just gives me more Trick Room. He can go Rapidash, but that's not going to do anything to me. He can go Regieleki, which might be his best play, but that's going to take a huge fucking chunk. This is 212 invested body press. He's going to withdraw. What do we see here? Test the coil. Tesla coil takes over half. The Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I kind of just want to go hard horse. I think I'm going to go hard horse. But he could double. He could definitely double. Let's go Zeraora instead, I think. Because if he goes into, well, he stayed in, that's for sure. He did go for the Volt Switch, which is fine. So he's at half. I kind of just want to quick bulk up. In this thing's face. Ooh, that's gonna hurt, huh? Oh, it's normal gym boosted? We just died. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Zeraora goes down to Regieleki. Zeraora was so good in this game, that's super unfortunate that we lose it. You actually hate to see that, TBH. I guess maybe Mudsdale was the play after all, but hey, you know, like, how do you even expect that, you know? I think I will go into Victini here. We are Choice Scarf. So if he goes into Mamo, I can U-turn into... he does go into Mamo. So I'll U-turn into Skarm here, I think. I will U-turn into Skarm. He brought... by the way, he brought no hazard removal, so... we can start stacking shit. And that's gonna look great. If we get some hazards up, Kofag can just win. That was a good explosion, TBH. Good explosion. We got Slowbro. It was at like 25% in poison, so it'll come back in at like what? We're at 50, 55, 60%. Should be in range of the Shadow Ball. I was thinking he would be like Scream Reggie, which was annoying for me. But he was in fact Explosion. He might have been Explosion and Screams, who knows? He's going to withdraw Manny. Go into Rapidash. We're going to return out. U-turn did like a solid chunk, right? Yeah, U-turn did a solid chunk. We can go into Blastoise, I think. We can go into Blastoise and we can cook us a nice flip turn. We are, in fact, Rocky Helmet, so if he wants to Wild Charge us, he's going to take a fucking chunk. He's definitely offensive. If he's like banded, we're gonna take a lot, but we'll see what he wants to go into here. We can keep this momentum up. We know he's not Helmet on Bro. He might just go into Bro on us here. Flip turn is gonna do over half of this, so if he does the drop. Okay. He goes into Slow Bro. You hit him with that flip turn. You'd love to see it. So here's the thing, should we go start stacking hazards, or do we go back into Kofag? I think we gotta keep up offensive pressure with Kofag. But I really want to do the thing, you know? I really want to do the thing. I really want to set up things and stuff. Well, I'm gonna go Kofag. This thing puts on huge pressure versus him. This is lagging. Bro, I do not fucking like this. Let me tell you, I do not, in fact, like this. I'm just gonna set the Trick Room. If he wants to teleport out, that's fine. We'll get damage on something. He's just gonna scald me? Okay. There's that Thick Room. Sharpedo is now 2-hit KO'd by this, so that's looking fantastic. If we had rocks up, it might even be OHKO'd, you know? So at least this time we get to just click Shadow Ball as many times as we want. We are potentially looking at... Actually, Zero Aura late game was looking so good, dude. This is kind of unfortunate. He goes back into Manny, which is going to... Bro, what? That looks like a 2-hit KO to me, boys. That looks like a fucking 2-hit KO to me. Was he gonna Ice Shard? You like banded? I am a lot of defense. He does go for the Ice Shard. Memo Swine goes down to Kofag. We can't 2-hit K. I mean, we probably don't get a kill here, but we do weaken something to the point of, you know, being chipped down to being like U-turn damage, U-turn range or something like that. And as long as we have Skarmory healthy, I don't think we can lose to Slurpuff. We also have a relatively offensive Mudsdale, so like Heavy Slam should OHKO that Slurpuff. It's gonna come down to if he's Belly Drum, if he webs, what kind of annoying little pink thing is he? He goes into Slur. That is in fact Slurpuff. We just put Shadow Ball here. Okay, so he does go for the Play Rough, which is going to take out Funky Tut, unfortunately. Kofag dies to Slurp. Do we have another kind of Trick Room is the question. It looks like we do have another kind of Trick Room. So we can go into our Force, and Heavy Slam should take this out, or Heavy Slam into Earthquake should take out Slowbro. Earthquake does 55 to 65, but Heavy Slam is just a better play all around, I think. Because if he does go into... okay, we do just take up Slurpuff. Nice. Slurpuff dies to Muds. Oh, no, we got Mummy. Fuck. Bro, we out here spreading Mummy around like it's COVID. Twisted Dimensions do return to normal. He can go into Sharpedo if he wants. That's gonna be able to do a big chunk to us. Rapidash does not do much to us. He does go into Bruce. He probably just flip turns here. So I have a Blastoise just for this. Like, go ahead and take you some chip, bro. Although giving it Mummy would be hilarious. He does go for flip turn. Now you taking chip. You're low, bro. And that's not even a pun for the incoming Slowbro right here, but that boy is low as hell. We can actually 1v1 Slowbro with Skarmory. We have just enough Spadef to be able to deal with that pretty nicely. And I think he might be Assault Vest. No, we saw Teleport. He's not Assault Vest. So we just go for the flip turn here, get a tiny bit of chip off on him. We bring out our Skarmory on what I'm assuming to be a Psychic move. Which can Teleport, Scald. Damn, Zeraora would be so nice right now. Golly gee willy. He could just teleport also as well. But I think we have all the stuff and all the things we need to be able to deal with this. Here comes Skarm. Does he teleport? He does in fact teleport. Okay, good on him. This is going to bring out his Rapidash, which once again gives me motherfucking Blastoise. Actually, if he's going to go into Rapidash here, I would assume, so that's going to give me Mudsdale, I think we save Blastoise for the Shark, and we use our Mudsdale for the horse, because he could go hard for like Wild Charge or some shit. Rapidash hasn't shown any moves, but we do see that it's offensive. We did see that it's offensive, rather. Stone flip turn. Oh, he goes into the horse now. That's what I was saying. What am I fucking talking about? We'll go hard into our horse. We are max HP, but we do not have defensive investment. Got him. So here's what we do. We get up our Stealth Rocks. We stop letting these switches be free. And then if he does want to go into Slowbro, which I'm assuming he will, I think we just get off an Earthquake. He's going to withdraw. Goes into Slowbro. So we stop letting these switches be free. No sir, not today. I just want to click an Earthquake. I think he's gonna want to teleport here. So I think I want to just Earthquake him. Do 20 to 30. If he stays in and Scalds, he's gonna be taking the more toxic damage, you know? He does just go for the Scald. Yikes. Don't burn. Don't. We get a stamina boost. You'll love to see it. So he's got to choose now. Does he want to sack his Rapidash, his Slowbro, or his Sharpedo? And I'm going to get my lefties back. Mudsdale putting in work this game, bro. Mudsdale. Oof. Yeah, pick your sack. Offensive Mudsdale coming through. We are adamant 116 invest. Hitting this Earthquake. Slowbro dies to Muds. He's got Sharpedo, and he has a Rapidash left. If he goes into Rapidash, I am staying in. If he goes Sharpedo, I am going to Blastoise. He has to go Sharpedo. I think he has to go Sharpedo, and I think he has to go Flip Turn. Yeah. Chip this boy down. Hit him with a little chipperoo. I think that's Banded Rapidash. Maybe it's Scarf as well. He could be Scarf to outpace my Scarfini. But our defense here is really coming in clutch. It sucks that two of our offensive monsters versus him are both dead, so we're kind of having to defense our way out of this. I do apologize for kind of the slower gameplay. This isn't usually how I like to play. You guys know, you have probably seen time and time again. He goes for Dark Pulse. Ooh. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay. So I just click me a Flip Turn, I think. Right? I'll just click for Break. Fuck it. He should kill me here, I think. Oh, he went for Surf this time. What? Did he not want to kill me? So Shark does the orb in front of Blast. Rapidash comes out here. It can't, if it's SD, that's better for me because I'll outspeed it with Victini. We have our Skarmory sturdy intact. We have a Mudsdale at above half health. And we got a Rocky Helmet Blastoise in front of us. So he's going to take some rocks, some boots. He is boots. So he's going to have to take some Rocky Helmet right here. Unless he goes for the SD. Which if he does go for SD, then he just goes hard for Blitz. Start by the Rocky Helmet. For level 100? Okay, we should be able to live with Mudsdale. Horse versus horse action. So we saw Blastoise go down to Rapidash. Mudsdale should be able to clean up this game here with a nice Earthquake. Flare Blitz. We live it. We get our stamina boost. No burn. They take some recoil. And we are going to click a nice Earthquake. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it. Okay, cool. So, I just want to throw this out there. Mudsdale got 3 kills. Kofak got a kill, and Sharpedo died to Life Orb in front of Blastoise. So, this was a horse-heavy game, boys. That you already know them Texas boys got to pull up with a couple horses, bro. God damn. This was absolutely insane. And the game wasn't that insane. The fucking explosion was awesome, don't get me wrong. But we spent probably 2 hours trying to set up land for this to fucking work. So I'm just so incredibly glad that we got this battle to happen. We will take the nice 3-0 win versus our homie Sir Jorge D. Great. By the time you have seen this, he will have already been on my podcast. Check it out. It's sure to be a good time. I haven't recorded it yet at the time we are battling, but it's me and Jorge, bro. You know it's gonna be hilarious. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. God, like, Kofag put in so much offensive. It whittled his whole team down. It whittled his whole team down for Mudsdale, Blastoise pivots to be able to chip everything down, and then yeah, Mudsdale just cleaned it right up. So not how I expected the team to function here, but it you know what? It did the fucking trick. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I will see you guys next week for week 4 of the BBR. Bye forever. So what are you